I'm feeling it more now that the adrenaline is gone and I decided to run with it. So I do feel a bit more pain as compared to last night.
The sprinting world witnessed something unforgettable in 2025, but it wasn't a record-breaking win. It was a heartbreaking moment that shattered the hopes of a nation and completely rewrote the story of the World Championships. For one athlete, the perfect season came to a sudden, painful halt, but what happened next would reveal a stunning contrast. A new young prodigy who just might have found the secret to avoiding the very thing that brought a champion to her knees.
Oh, Divine.
Julian Alfred's 2025 season had been a masterclass in dominance. Just a month before the World Championships, she scorched the track in London, running the 2,000 meter in a jaw-dropping 21.71 seconds. This wasn't just a new personal best, it was the fastest time in the world that year, run into a headwind, no less. She wasn't just winning races, she was making them look effortless, blowing past elite competitors like Dina Asher-Smith by more than half a second. With American star Gabby Thomas already sidelined with a serious injury, the path to a 2,000-meter gold medal seemed clear for Alfred. The world was on notice. A new queen of sprinting had been crowned. But that wasn't the whole story. The triumph in London was followed by a crushing blow. Alfred's agent, Henry Rowley, confirmed what many in the sprinting community had been fearing, a grade 1 hamstring strain. It was the kind of injury that could end a sprinter's season in an instant, but even with her agent's stark announcement, Alfred herself wasn't ready to give up. After winning a bronze in the 100-meter, she faced reporters, her demeanor a mix of pain and defiance. She said she hadn't fully decided, admitting she felt more pain but was still weighing her options with her team. For a brief, dramatic moment, fans held their breath, wondering if she was tough enough to defy medical advice and push through the pain. The possibility was electric, but it didn't last long. A formal statement from the St. Lucia Athletics Association soon put an end to the suspense. The decision was unanimous, made to prioritize her long-term health over one championship race. The heartbreak for Alfred and her country was immense. A golden opportunity, the chance to cap a near-flawless season with the medal she had worked her entire life for, was gone. She was forced to sit on the sidelines while her rivals, many of whom she had beaten all year, now had an open field to fight for the gold she was expected to win. The devastation of her withdrawal wasn't just about the injury, it was about the moment itself. A potential dynasty cut short, and it revealed a deeper, more private struggle. Months before the Olympics, Alfred had been in a dark place, admitting she almost gave up the sport entirely. The weight of expectations had taken a massive toll on her mental health. She confessed that after winning a global medal, she felt an immense pressure to constantly perform, putting herself in a state of emotional turmoil. It wasn't a physical struggle, but a mental one. The turning point came from a simple, powerful question from her coach. Are you ready to be an Olympic champion? This question helped her reframe her approach, focusing on mental resilience and confidence. Her physical transformation was also a key part of her success. She'd been channeling her natural power more effectively than ever, training for longer distances and mastering her transition from the curve to the straight. It was a complete overhaul, and it was working beautifully. Until it wasn't. While one champion's incredible season was tragically cut short, the sprinting world was about to be introduced to a new phenomenon, a 15-year-old who might just have the answer to avoiding these kinds of career-threatening moments. Meet Divine Iheme, a 15-year-old who just did the unthinkable. He ran faster than both Usain Bolt and Noah Lyles at the same age. Iheme is rewriting sprint history before he's even old enough to drive. This isn't just a rising star, this is a once-in-a-generation talent. At just 14 years old, he ran a mind-blowing 10:30 seconds in the 100-meter, not just beating but shattering Bolt's age 14 record of 10:57. To put that in perspective, that time would have qualified him for the Olympic final back in 1996. The world was stunned, but that was just the beginning. Iheme then went on to smash a 23-year-old indoor 60-meter world record for a 15-year-old, clocking a lightning-fast 6.71 seconds. His speed is not just fast for his age, it's world-class, period. So where does this insane speed come from? It turns out it's in his blood. His mother was an international sprinter for Nigeria, and his father was a national-level sprinter, but it's not just genetic. Iheme is coached by his mom, who has a military-style discipline from serving nearly a decade in the British Army. Her approach is what sets him apart. She focuses on technique, explosiveness, and discipline, not heavy weightlifting. Iheme has never touched a serious weight, instead using bodyweight exercises and bounding drills to build power without risking the kind of injury that just sidelined Julian Alfred. This disciplined, long-term approach has been building since he was just 7 years old, doing hill sprints and hurdle drills in parks with his brothers. It's a completely different philosophy, one focused on longevity and smart growth. Julian Alfred's story of a promising season cut short by a hamstring injury is a familiar one in the world of elite sprinting. Injuries are an unfortunate reality, a constant threat to even the most dominant athletes. But Divine Iheme's story offers a different path. A new approach to training that prioritizes long-term health and technique over short-term gains. As Alfred embarks on a cautious, patient road to recovery, the young prodigy Iheme continues to break records with a methodology designed to protect his body from the very same fate. The future of sprinting may not just be about who is fastest, but who is built to last. Could Iheme's unconventional training approach be the blueprint for the next generation of champions? And when Julian Alfred finally returns to the track, what will she have to prove?